Right, we're on Eureka Golf Club. The place is quiet. I'm going to go for 4 holes left-handed. I've been at the range on Thursday nights hitting balls left-handed. It's actually been very impressive. But if you've seen my last video, which I'll leave a link to at the end of this video, on the grass compared to playing from the mat is chalk and cheese at this time of year. The ground's so heavy, strike is so hard. And being a new golfer to the game, which I am as a left-handed golfer, scratch right-handed, no handicap yet left-handed, it's really hard work. Whew. So opening tee shot, par 5, 506 yards. It's always a bit weird on the first tee when you've got a full bag of left-handed clubs. Played golf right-handed all your life. And then you put a camera on and people who are watching from the car park think you must be a player. They're about to get a shock. Right, here we go. Yes, club twirl, see that? That's good. That's a very good start. Whew. Happy with that. Right, that's good. So, get my hybrid. There's a lot of bunkers here. An awful lot of bunkers. Oh, I've just smacked it into that bunker. So I smacked it into the face of that bunker and it popped out. That's a result. Hybrid again. Still find it very, very strange. The actual contact side of things. That's as good as I've got. That's over the bunkers. Right, we're on. Still, as I say, very strange. Getting strike it's a big issue. It's a big deal. At the range it's fine. Off the wet grass, struggling. So, with the distance I hit the ball, hybrid again. Preferred lies, of course, at this time of year, so definitely making use of that. So, playing here right-handed is driver. Yesterday I played driver 2 hybrid onto the green. I've hit driver, hybrid into the bunker. Decent hybrid to here. Still have a hybrid. I don't think I'll make it. But it's amazing how, when I'm not able to get the distance, how all these bunkers come into play now. I just don't have the distance or the ability, the strike, the power to get over, to place my way down the course. I just have to, I don't even know if I'm going to hit it well. So there's a lot of luck involved as to where I place the golf ball. Oh, thinned it along the ground. What? That's the strike thing, you know, did nothing different there than I did in the previous shot. That's what's hurting me the most, is the fact that I've done nothing different there than I did in the shot before, and the outcome is so different. And I guess that's the same for all new golfers. Why can I do it twice in a row really well, then the next 4 shots are so poor? I changed nothing. And I've left myself now about 90 yards or so, which is 9 iron, I'm guessing. What's that? So I'm just trying to think about what I was working on at the range and trying to take this onto the course. But I think that's the thing that's getting me the most, is why should strike differ so much? And I feel as I've done nothing different. It'd be good to find out why that is as part of this journey, to let me understand as a coach, or better understand as a coach, what's happening with pupils or new golfers when I coach them. I've just thinned that along the ground as well. Jesus. I'll take my 9-iron again. It's a 5. Steady. Oh. 60 there. Whew. Oof. Okay. Eight, treble bogey, which is probably, I would probably get 2 shots there, I'm assuming, with my handicap, so that is actually a net bogey. So net bogey, it's not great, is it? If I applied myself as much left-handed as I have right-handed in the past, then this journey would be a lot quicker. I mean, I've hit maybe 30 balls a week for the last 4 weeks at the range, basically just a 7-iron, a couple of drivers. Never been on the course since the last video, which was an absolute disaster, and clearly strike still shows. But I think the part of the journey is to find out, as I've mentioned, why is it so inconsistent? Why is one shot great and the next shot so poor? What causes that massive discrepancy? That's what I need to know. Oh, that's fantastic. Did you hear that strike? There we go. So driver on the last was good. That was much better, much straighter. What will the driver be like on the next hole? Right, here we go. Uphill, I've got about 90 yards. I'm going to take an 8-iron. Whew. Have a funky ball below the feet lie thing going on here. Why is strike so different on one shot than it is on the other? Why is that? Okay. Just don't get it, don't understand it. Let me just try this. Okay, practice swing felt great, everything was good. See? Just back left of the green. I think there was more freedom in the second shot. The first one mattered, the first one counted. You know, we're on a score. The second one was, well, I've hit a bad one, so it doesn't matter. Perhaps the mindset towards it all is just be more free and more loose. I'll look into that. Perhaps that is it. Perhaps I just have to play carefree golf, a little bit more, just free golf, just hit the ball. Just a practice swing's important. At this level, I don't know, is that making me work too hard? Okay, I've had a good practice swing, let's really focus on this, let's try that. Or just swing at it and hit it. Don't know. Right, bunker to go over, it's very wet here. Very wet. Let's grab a wedge. I mean, there is no room for error here when it's so wet. But anyway, let's just let's play more free golf. Let's just think about this. So I just need to get that ball up in the air towards that flag with a club with lots of loft. That should be all right. If I just swing it back and through, That scared me a fraction. Jesus. I don't know if that's good for the brain or not. What's this happened there? Right, I've gone from having no control to then just not caring and having full control. That's... wow. We'll discuss that shortly. Now I've got a putt for a par. Fair enough, it's not a green hit, but it's a putt for a par. And when you're new to the game, any putt for the par is a win. Oh, line was great. Line was great. Okay, that's good. That was really good. The not caring thing is something we need to look into. Let's no longer care about what we do. So, not caring. For the camera's purposes, or for you guys, I've got a par 4, 388 yards, but I don't care. I do not care. So I've got this ball, just needs to go down that fairway with this club doing that. So all we need to do, easy. Okay, a little bit toey towards the left bunker, but it's short of it, so it's alright. Nowhere near as good as the last drive, but I don't care. I just do not care. I do care, but I'm trying to trick the mind. You know what I'm doing, don't you? You got that? Justin Rose talks about trying to putt like a child again. So when you were a child and you putted and you had a 3-foot putt for a par, it was a big deal, because if you miss that 3-foot putt you've made bogey. It's important. But when you were a child you didn't care. There was no thinking past that putt, you just had that putt and you just tried to hold that putt, and 9 times out of 10 you probably hold it. Then as you get older there's some scar tissue, and that 9 out of 10 becomes a 6 out of 10, or 5 out of 10, because you're aware of the consequences if you miss it. Now when we play golf, free golf, not caring, I mean, I'm showing the nation this, or the world, what's going on here left-handed, and it's very embarrassing at times, because I know what I can do right-handed, which is kind of hinders me slightly. I'm aware of what I'm able to do, or the ability I have, and that's been taken from me. I'm now standing here naked, playing golf left-handed, but I don't care, just don't care. Okay, hybrid, default to the hybrid. So over there somewhere, lie, not great. If I'd hit driver well there, I'd have been in the bunker, so every negative has a positive. Right, hybrid up and over there. Don't really care about this at all, just playing free golf. There, push this ball over that bunker. Yes. That's way too far right than where I wanted to go, but it's over the bunker. Well, you know Jack Nicklaus, hold on, Jack Nicklaus was encouraged by his caddy on every shot. He was told, right Jack, it's 6 iron, winds off the right, play a wee draw, you're the best in the world. Right Jack, you've got a bunker shot, blah blah, you're the best in the world. He was told he was the best in the world before every shot. And once somebody tells you that enough times, you'll start to believe it. So the consequence of a golf shot, if you can tell yourself that it doesn't matter and you don't care about the consequence, Darren Clark talked about that, golfing with no consequence, not bothering about the outcome, you can play free golf. 8 iron from here, up and over there, that's what's going to happen. That's the objective. I've pured it, I've pulled it right, but it's back right of the green. Good strike, because I wasn't dictated, or I wasn't obsessed by the outcome. I never let that drive. The motive behind the shot wasn't the outcome. The motive of the shot was just to enjoy myself, have fun and not care. And now I've got another putt for a par. Not that I care. So I've just made a huge mistake there. I've stepped back over the line. I was walking up the fairway thinking how better strike is now that I no longer care. But that's me taking a step backwards. That's me going back into the actual thinking that I do care. I'm just going to play this putt now. I mean, there's nobody here. There's nobody here to share this with me or to experience this. So why am I bothered about it? I mean, if I miss this putt or hole this putt, there's not one person in sight that's going to see it. So why stick here? Okay, so ball to hole. I'm just going to roll this putt along the ground towards that hole up there and see what happens. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. In for a 1, 2, 3, in for a bogey. A 5 net 4, but who cares? Right, 363 yard par 4. Yes, I've teed my ball ahead of the markers. Don't get all R and A on me. It's purely because the camera distance and all that carry on. Anyway, right, so all going well. Not that matters. Driver, big fairway. I can see flag. Let's just play some free golf down there. Straight down there, free golf. Brilliant. It's free. Golf's free. I'm free. In all seriousness, we do care about golf. Probably too much, that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to get across here. That's why striking the first hole was poor, because I'd worked on the driving range so hard. I say so hard, but really put a little bit of effort in over the last 3 or 4 weeks to go out and strike it like that on the first hole. It's very, very embarrassing. And that is why we care, isn't it? Because we've put the hard work in, we're on the range and we're hitting it well, and we come on the course and we don't hit it nearly as well as on the range. And the inconsistency comes in because you try too hard. We try far too hard to be perfect. When you don't care, your expectations are lowered dramatically. And I think the last 2 holes have proved that, or the last hole and a half. My second shot up the second, where I dropped a ball, then I popped a wedge down, then I played the last hole in a long par 4 in a bogey in wet conditions, from not caring about strike. On the range, care about strike, care about everything on the range. It's so important there. That's where you're working, that's where you're getting your technique from. When you come out, just play golf, just play a game, just play like Justin Rose being a child. Lower expectations. If it goes in the rough, it goes in the rough. Who cares? In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big a deal. And I think with that attitude, I will improve my left-handed game. I feel confident about that. I feel I'm going to be more free. I'm going to be less upset, enjoy it more. I'm going to be honest with you, I love playing left-handed, no matter if I hit a good shot or a bad shot. But I think with that attitude and that approach to it, I will get better a lot quicker. And I'm really looking forward to getting my handicap at the start of next season. Fairways will be firmer. We'll be back to sort of summer golf. I'll get my handicap in there, my cards in for handicap, so the ball will be going a lot further. I'm really looking forward to that. So if I can play my way through the winter, getting some practice, possibly some lessons, hopefully some lessons, practicing hard, fully focusing on it because I care about my practice session, but then when I come on a golf course, have the left-handed attitude that I don't care. Now, right-handed, that's going to be impossible. I'm a professional right-handed. I make money from coaching as well, right-handed, and that means a lot of shit to me, so I have to play well right-handed. Possibly not focusing quite as much, but certainly that's a different game altogether. But every time I tee a ball up left-handed, which is very different, feels very alien, that's perhaps my trigger to just relax a little bit and not really bother too much about strike. What happens, happens. I've done my homework on the range, go and enjoy it. It's playing left-handed is a hobby, which should be fun. For me, playing right-handed is a job. Like that. Right then, second shot, guess what? Hybrid, that's right. There's a real pattern to that, isn't there? Especially this time of year, everything's just a hybrid. I have a fairway wood there. Never really entertained it yet. Still new to it. Okay, ball, green, hybrid. We're just going to pop this ball down there towards that green. What happens, happens. Here we go. He thins it along the ground. It's okay. It's no big deal, honestly. So that's the first real test since this new approach, that I've hit a bad shot, relaxing and not caring. Maybe I should go back to concentrating hard and worry about strike. No, Steve, have a word. It's a hobby, remember? Having fun here. Okay, short of the bunker, that's good. So, even though I don't care, every negative has a positive. Negative, bad strike. Positive, missed bunker. Had I hit hybrid really well, I'd have probably been on front edge of the green, perhaps still using wedge, so no big deal. Okay, so ball, I'm just going to fly this over that bunker, land it up the green there, and then take it from there. Yeah, good strike. Brilliant. It's amazing that when you hit a good one like that, you do care. Good shot, bad shot, who cares? Who cares? Right, we're going to line this one up. Take a little bit of time. Even though you relax a little bit more into a shot and don't care how many times I've said that, you can still do your homework before, you know, but the actual execution is what it is. It is what it is. And also, I mean, I know this is for par. Okay, this is left-handed, it's a big deal. Chance for a par. That mindset has to go as well. It's just another putt. Do you know, all it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 24-foot putt. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just another putt. So there's the ball, there's the hole, we're going to do that to get it to go in that direction. Homework done, execute now and enjoy it. And miss it to the right. Who cares? A 5 net 4. 5 net 4. Oh. So take anything you want from that video. Absolutely anything you want. What I'm taking from that is, at my level of golf, which is very poor, very early stage, left-handed, I'm going to practice hard on the range. I'm going to get lessons. I'm going to practice hard. I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to really work on strike. I want to be better. I want to be a better golfer. Better ball striker. Better all-round player. When I take that better player onto the golf course, my expectations are low. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy what I do, and it's a hobby and it's fun. Range is serious. Range is like work. Imagine you get paid every time you're at the range. You're there to do a full shift. When you go on the golf course, you're out there to enjoy yourself. You've paid a membership for it. You've paid £700, £800 for your membership. Go out there and enjoy it. And that's my philosophy, or that's my approach going forward to my left-handed game. Bye-bye.